At PCI, we have 7 driving values. Today, we're exploring our excellence value. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
When people learn that the Dallas Morning News named PCI the #1 mid-sized company to work for in Dallas-Fort Worth, naturally they want to know, how did you do that?
My father had a saying, if you have a job, do it right. And here at PCI we have a saying that if it's worth doing right.
They give me the freedom to make choices to make the company look good. Instead of having to go to a manager and say, can I do this, can I do that? They're like, just solve it. And then do whatever it takes to make that client happy.
Now, my dad was not physically tall, but he had a big personality and tremendous willpower to do things the right way. When our name was called and we were walking up to receive the Dallas Morning News Award, I could literally hear his voice in my ear. If it's worth doing right.
I think you have to take pride in what you do, and knowing that when a client asks you to do something, that you're going to make sure it's done right.
I try to be great to people. I try to do great work. I want people around me to do great work. I want my children to be great. And if I set that example, it's easier for others to do the same.
We not only hire the best people, but then we believe in their potential. We expect them to learn, to grow, to get better. Because as they get better individually, we get better as an organization. And that's how we deliver our excellence value.
I got the privilege of going to the celebration where they chose us #1. And the group of people that were there, we didn't know what to expect. We know we voted and we know what we said about the team, but about the company, but we didn't know what would result. And then to see when they get to 1 and they call us, and our owner didn't just jump up there and take a prize. He tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Everybody come." And I jumped up to go, and they were like, "Where are you going?" I said, "He said everybody, let's go." And so we all just followed him up to the stage, and we were giving high fives to people. And it was a neat experience. And then to know that he knew it wasn't just him that we did as a company.
This was not an individual award. This was a true team award. And it just seemed fitting to all be up on stage there together.